Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video of some F1 2020 gameplay. Today we are doing driving no less than the Lewis Hamilton's Black Mercedes around Hungary for a last to first challenge. The last one I did of a last to first challenge was on F1 2016, so it has been a little bit of time, and also just to showcase these two mods of Kine. Then these are not my mods, they are a fellow modder called Kine. A link to where you can download his mods will be in the comments below, but you can see here on the Mercedes he's actually done quite a job. There's a little bit mirroring on the McLaren, but he's tried to make it as realistic as possible. So you can go and download the mods for yourself, your own career modes. If you're on PC, the link to Race Department will be in the comments below, and he's done, as you can see, quite a good job with this, especially in the Mercedes. It's pretty much realistic. Unfortunately, we haven't got helmet mod for this episode of Lewis Hamilton's, so that might be something we add for the future. And yes, there's another patch coming out, so I doubt this will make an appearance in career mode, but nevertheless, let's get down to it. For starting from 20th on the grid for today's Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the race strategy. I'm going to change this up a bit. We're going to be the only person in this field who's going to go from mediums to softs. I was thinking about the how far, but it looks like lip hitting on lap 12, 6 laps on the softs should help us. And obviously we can get fastest lap as well at the end, as the fuel will be down. So obviously that would be what you'd expect. 5 red lights to go, and away we go. As we look to try and get George Russell, we're going to have to go to the outside. Not sure where Grosjean's going. There's a guy in pretty much 4 or 5 wide there. Ocon and Russell try to them through for turn 1. We're going out, bit of collision with Gasly as the gap closes on the Frenchman. Can we get Raikkonen now? He has qualified last for tomorrow, so the Alfa Romeo is a lot better in the game than it is in real life, really. We do confidently get the Alfa Romeo driver, and we just about avoid George Russell there by going on the outside. We do, that is deemed a legal move. We do have a warning for collision with Ricciardo, even though we don't have any damage on our front wing. We're going to go down the inside into the chicane, and we get the switchback move done and down the inside, and that is definitely put Ricciardo up a bit of pressure. Here's the replay. So he took that, got a little bit too much on the sausage, which unsettled the car a bit and allowed me to get the better momentum out of the corner. And actually George Russell, although they do go side by side through this section, and Ricciardo comes out on top. So look, now behind, they move to the end of lap 2, we've been stuck behind Giovinazzi. We touched Giovinazzi there. We got a bit of a twitch on the back, so that was lucky. Fortunately for us, no damage. Otherwise, that would have been damage. I mean, they do call this Monaco without the barriers. As we're looking now at Giovinazzi, can we get him down the inside? Yes, we can. Simple move. No DRS just coming into operation right now. We jump to lap 4 now, and we've got DRS. Although we're at the end of turn 2. We're going through turn 3, and we do get the move done on the McLaren in that nicely painted rainbow livery. And we're now looking at Daniel Kvyat, who of course made a similar move, but of course went off circuit and got a penalty back in 2015. We'll make this move stick a little bit further there, not making the move done, but we do get that through section through, and we do a similar move as we did to Kvyat on Lando Norris the following lap number 6, and well, that one's a lot easier as Norris gives way to us. Next up now is Esteban Ocon. We've moved up to P5 now as a couple of the front runners start to make their first pit stops. We're going to have a look again around the outside of Ocon, and we're going to make this move done up into P4. So we jump to the end of lap 7 now, and we're catching up to Lance Stroll in his Racing Point. Obviously Racing Point not as good in the game as in real life. We go on the outside, and that's yeah, I thought that might happen. Stroll tried to turn into the pit lane, really didn't think. If this was real life, Stroll would have just had to have carried on for another lap, but obviously this is the game, and the AI chose to cut the corner. I hope we got a penalty for that. He shouldn't be cutting the corner, should be continuing on. Right, of course, jumping to lap 12, it's time for our time to make the pit stop. Max Verstappen has caught up to us. Unfortunately, the race win is probably out of the question today, which is a shame. Obviously, Red Bull having a little bit too much pace compared to what they have in real life. Obviously, they're struggling in real life. Albon is up in P4. I mean, you'd love to be P4 in real life. He goes through in P3. The two Ferraris are 4th and 5th. And then Perez is a little bit further down. We might just make it out of the way, but we're going to have to put some stellar laps in if we're going to catch the Ferrari. There's 7.5 seconds up the road as we're coming out the pit stops, but we have got soft tyres. This is what we decided to do, and we've already cut the gap to 3 point, jumping to the end of lap 15. Lap 16 though isn't incredible. Lap 17 either, we're stuck in the 119s, but we're doing better the fast laps than the Ferraris, who are stuck in the 120s, and we have got DRS on the final lap. Too little too late for us to get anything other than 6th place. Perez is nowhere, so it's all about making sure that we can get there. We've got a little bit of fuel to play with as well, so we're probably not going to be running through lean, but we're going to be probably running through rich. We haven't been able to utilise the DRS, but we have got closer. Obviously, Ferrari has the fastest engine in game, which isn't what it's like in real life. Albon has gone slow in this. I'm not sure if he's got front wing damage or something. Something's gone off because he's really bottled off the pace he was with Bottas, who's up in 2nd miles up the road, along with Max Verstappen, who's leading the race. But can we get... This is all it's going to be. We're going to have to tee up Leclerc into the final 2 corners. What can we do? We're not close enough. We're going to have to be right up his gearbox. We're not going to get anything more than 5th place. If we had a few more laps, we could have got this podium here, which I'd have taken per place. But it's not to do. Can we get anything out the final corner? No. Leclerc, excuse me, holds his line, and that's the checker flag. 6th place. It could have been a lot more, but we'll take 6th place. Definitely would be more promising if we had done soft to mediums, but I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you see more F1 2020 game videos. Until the next guys, it's time. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.